it's just so done. So this day I watched a bunch of judge shows, even some shows I've never heard of before. I must be talking about something in the judge show. I think that I'm watching Judge Mathis in this one. And it was a very productive day. But the biggest thing that I needed to get done on this day was I needed a massage. I am in desperate need of a massage. Okay, something interesting is happening. Let's see what I'm saying here.
When I caught you in those lies, you tried to change your answer each time. I believe he's a great father. I believe he's done nothing.
Oh yes, I remember this woman was a nightmare. And that man is a beautiful father. Oh, I was so giddy about that. Okay, so I need a massage so bad. It's something I've been needing, and I've just been putting it off. And so this is just to sort of vlog my day and just sort of go through my day and see if I actually get this massage or not. I also really, really need a pedicure, but that is not as important. When you do physical labor, you've got to get massages. Your body is so inflamed that you need your muscles released so that you can keep on going. Otherwise, they're going to be way too tight. You're going to be so tired, and it's just not good. Your body needs to get that sort of release. For me, it's through massage. That is what does it for me the most. Massage and exercise. So I think I am about to make some coffee and start my day. Getting the cream, getting the milk, oat milk, soy milk for the coffee, foaming it up, making it rich and creamy. Time for the coffee. Who left that there? I love the smell of brewed coffee.
So, Mr. Robinson, how did you find out Brandon Jr. may not be your
Foam it up, foam it up. Now it needs some sugar. Coconut sugar tastes great in coffee. Stir it up. Have a sip. Time to wake up, wake up, wake up. Much too hot.
I think it needs more sugar.
Burning my throat.
It's hot as fuck.
Not sweet enough. More sugar, more sugar, more sugar. Stock up, stock up, stock up. Now I'm awake and ready to start my day. So today is going to be a day of relaxation and getting the house together, as it is my day off and I need a break. So I think today I'm going to go on a day of self-care, doing some things that I really, really need to do for myself, and I haven't done in a while. And I'm going to tell you what. I need a massage, and I need a pedicure. Now, the pedicure is not as important as the massage. The massage is so crucial, and I haven't had one in a few months, actually many months, because I've had another issue that just sprung up in my life, but is now much more under control, and I will show you. And it is my legs. Do you notice?
You see how I have like these little marks all over my legs? They're all just hyperpigmentation. Well, most of them at this point, but not all of them. I still get like, see, little bumps right here. Well, it took me 4 months to figure it out. But that has to do with the dry cleaning at my work that I am highly allergic to. Highly. But it took 4 months to kind of develop, and now it's taking forever to go away. And so I haven't gotten a massage just because, even though I absolutely could get a massage, I was just uncomfortable, So it's all healed up, and I need a massage. And I have to just not worry about how it looks. Because eventually it'll go away, but it's just like, oh my God, never dealt with this in my life. And it's not so cute. Another physical faux pas that I have going on in my life currently is my hair. I cut off a few inches a few days ago, but I messed up the top, doing something really, really stupid, and I will tell you. So back in my day, going back, 20 plus years, when one put a relaxer, will you stop fighting? Pearl, Sullivan, enough. Pearl loves to pick on Sullivan now that Sullivan has gone deaf, because Sullivan used to pick on Pearl, so now it's like the roles have reversed, and look at them. Look at them. Pearl, Sullivan. Pearl's being a big bully. Pearl. Bully.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Sullivan is just trying to exist and survive with his hearing loss, excuse me. Okay, so the other physical faux pas that I'm currently experiencing is the state of my hair. So I've done many things with my hair over the past years, and it's very unhealthy and fried and not good right now. So the back I cut a few days ago, I cut a couple inches off because it was just so broken that whenever I showered, clumps and clumps of my hair would come out. So it's much better now, but it's still completely just wrecked hair. Up here, I have bleach from years ago when I used to keep my hair pretty light. And so I have bleach on top of box color, on top of just horrible things. And so this hair, it might look sort of cute, but it's really, really bad. You may notice this hair is very straight. So what is happening here and here? Well, back in my day, when you put a box relaxer on your hair, you could use Super Plus, and it's gonna make your hair very loose, but you're still gonna have color. Oh my God, you're still gonna have curl. This generation of relaxers is very different. So I haven't put a relaxer in my hair for over 20 years, and I did, and the curl's gone. Just in the bangs, in the sides. It's totally gone. There's no one home here. This is done. Absolutely done. You would think, oh, that's probably the end of that nightmare. Well, it's not really the end, because if you go higher, you'll notice that I'm experimenting with my natural color, which is pretty gray. If I shave my head, it's gonna be pretty much gray. So I'm letting that happen. And I'll move up. There we go. So I'm letting this grow out because I just want to see what it looks like, And so I've been wearing wigs. So I'm pretty much a mess physically right now. I slap my wig on and everything's fine. It's fine. Every day I'm tempted to just shave my head. And I actually did buy some really cute shears, and I have no clue how to use them. I have no clue. I'm just gonna do what I see. Eventually, one day, I will be doing that. But I think it looks relatively cute, but it's terrible, and I am not happy with it anymore. And I'm ready for it to be gone. I'm ready for it all to be gone. So so literally from head to toe, I'm a mess. And I realized that this area right here, it kind of looks like I'm bald. Like, because it's so gray, it's like, are you balding, lady? Oh, I'm not really balding. But I might actually be, because it's, that relaxer kind of made me look like I'm going through alopecia or something. But maybe I am. Maybe I am. I don't actually really care so much about that. I just, this hair is just, it's just in the way at this point. I want to start new. I want to start fresh. I want to just get rid of it all and then never put chemical in it again and take care of it. And, that's it, basically. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go with the color of like a Q-tip head. Okay, that's not nice. For me, it would look like a Q-tip because it would just be short white hair everywhere, and that looks like a Q-tip. And I'm not sure I'm ready for that look exactly, but I have great wigs, and I just want to shave it. But then I'm also kind of scared. It's like I'm holding on to this hair for what? Straight, curly. What? Why am I holding on to this nightmare of a situation? So that's the terms that I need to think in. Anyway, so I'm thinking today I want to schedule a massage and get a pedicure. And I say that every week and I never do it. And things are and it's not good. It's not good when you do physical labor for a job. I do probably 20 massages a week. And hence why I could not do the dishes last night, because my hands were so swollen and I was in pain. And that it's not always like that, but it was last night. Look at these hands. These are like some serious man hands I've got. That is my goal. I want to get a massage and I want to get a pedicure and clean the house and wash the sofa. I bought a new little gadget that I haven't even taken out of the box, and I want to wash the sofa because the sofa is nasty. It's not really that nasty, but it is a little bit. And so I want to see if this upholstery cleaner does good. I also want to wash the carpets with my other little gadget. And that is my goal. If I accomplish all those things today, I'm going to feel so good about myself, and so good because I have to take care of myself. It's very important for us to take care of ourselves. Okay. I'm going to have one more cup of coffee, which I rarely ever do. I never do it for work just because it's like too much caffeine for me, but I need it today. I'm going to do it today because I'm feeling a little bit of anxiety, honestly, and I don't like it. So caffeine will definitely not make me feel more anxiety. So we're going to clean this couch today. The couch, it needs cleaning. It needs a refresher. It needs to smell good again. It doesn't really smell or anything, but honestly, one day I was coming over here to settle in with a cup of tea and a movie, and I sat down right here and I saw a freaking hairball up there, like right there. And I was like, are you serious? I was so offended, kitties, you're really just like hairballing on the couch. Like I haven't quite gotten over that. So anyway, we're gonna clean this couch. I mean, I cleaned it really well. Like there's nothing there. I really cleaned it with upholstery cleaner, but yeah, the stain is like, of the pain of seeing it is still around.
You have absolutely no idea.
None, Your Honor.
2005, 2006, you reconnect.
May I help you? Haven't you eaten, sir? I think you did, though. I remember you ate. You know how I know? Because then you threw it right up. And then you ate again. Babe, it's not time for food yet. You're going to have to wait at least 2 more hours. Okay? Do you want to go outside for a little while? How about this? How about you go play outside and then you could come in and have some food? Okay? All right, come on. Come outside. Stewie, you need to play for a little while. You already ate. All right, come on. You go play. And then you can eat in a little while, okay? He already ate too. So go outside and play. In a few more hours, all right?
A little screw-off cap, which is very much like home humidifiers. You're going to unscrew that. Then you're going to put 4 ounces or 2 capfuls. Because this little arm that holds the hose on kind of snaps in there like that. Then this is going to slide up here. And then, when you're done with your hose...
Okay. I totally see what he's doing.
You're done cleaning it. You've got a little clean water left. You want to clean out the hose, get anything out, you know, that's stuck in the little ribs of the hose or anything.
All right, so let's get the couch nice and cleaned off so we could do this deep clean. Okay, so I don't think you could tell that it's dirty. Maybe right there, there's a spot. There's something there. So let's see how clean this baby gets. All right. All right, let's see how this puppy works. How do you turn it on? Okay. I'm not sure how damp I should get it, but okay. Okay, I'm actually doing it right. There's really no foam. I don't know why I said that. I swear I saw foam, but I guess not.
Mommy. Thank you, Mommy. Ooh. Thanks, Mommy. It's so foamed.
Yum yum.
Right now I just have all the foam, but yeah.
problematic people that lived at the apartments, but they're all gone now. So I have used it a few times, but I usually just go to a local laundromat and do like 5 loads at once. And recently that has been challenging, and I just said, you know what, I'm just gonna save and purchase a washer and dryer so that I could just buy it outright and not have to put it on a credit card. And so that's what I did, and I am just loving this life. And to have the wall built and your own washer and dryer, it's just heaven. I really look forward to the day that I buy my first house and have a little bit of land and can live more free out somewhere where there's not tons of people everywhere. It's more country, but close to city, and you know, here you hear the car back there, you hear that car. I can't get away from that. So there is the lovely fence that I had built. Thank goodness we were allowed to build onto our apartment buildings. It really helped to keep the neighbors separate from me. Oh, that's the whole idea of a wall, duh. But it was just really nice to have a little space, and yeah, thank God. And I have a little backyard over there that the cats like to lounge in.
Okay, so I'm gonna pick off one of these really large branches of aloe to put on my legs. And I've got to start using this aloe. It's getting so big. I need to repot it, put it in this big pot down here. But in the meantime, I need to take advantage of this aloe. Okay, so let's see here. I think I'm gonna use this big one right here. This is really big. I'm just gonna cut it as close to the base as possible. There we go. So here's a nice one. It's full. Let's go cut that baby up.
You cut that from outside.
I know.
What are you gonna use it for, Mommy?
My legs. Can you give me a container up there, hon? That red one. And take the top off of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Slime.
Oh my gosh. It's so slimed. It's so cool that we just have it out there like growing and we can just do this.
I know. It's good to eat too. But not like this. It tastes bitter. Like in a smoothie.
You look like you're enjoying it, Mom. So, Mommy, and the Golden Girls, in this episode, they were doing like that lottery thing, and if you get 3 palm trees, then you win $10,000. And Dorothy got 3 palm trees, so they won $10,000, and they got their lottery ticket, and Blanche put the lottery ticket in this new leather jacket that she bought, and she left it on the couch, and then Sophia accidentally gave that jacket away to like this guy that works at a thrift store to give away like some of their old stuff, and she thought that was old too, so she accidentally gave it to him, and so they had to go to the thrift store to find the jacket, and they found the jacket, but a bodyguard who's supposed to be Michael Jackson's bodyguard has the jacket because Michael Jackson wants it, and so they're trying to like say things like, oh here, let me handle this. Sir, maybe you should try that jacket on because it probably won't fit you or blah, blah, blah. And I'm just thinking to myself, why don't they just be honest about what's going on? Like, see, that I was thinking, see, this is why I should be there because I think I'd be able to handle this way better.
My friend just got this jacket today, and it was not meant to be for sale. We were not trying to give this away. There's actually been a huge mix-up. My other friend accidentally gave this jacket away because she thought it was old, and so she thought that the thrift store would want it. But this jacket was not meant for sale. It was a huge mistake. So can you please have it back?
Yes. However, that would make a very short show. But wait, how does Michael Jackson get involved in this? Why is he at the thrift store?
I know, but it's like, if it's a
Slippery,
misunderstanding,
holy shit. Yeah.
like, because then they might be like, hey, then like the bodyguard might say, like, hey, what are you doing? Or, hey, what is that? And
Oh, all the thoughts when you're watching the Golden Girls. It's already getting dark. I think I'm gonna run to the store to get the cat some cat food, and I need a few supplies like sparkling water and some other things. But I don't think I'm gonna make the massage and the pedicure, so I'm gonna make this a 2-day video, and I will go tomorrow because I am exhausted. I am so tired, and I really did so much at home with the cleaning that I still feel quite productive. So let's go to the store. Look, it's actually raining. How wonderful. We need the rain so bad, and the mountains are actually turning green now, so that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna go to a place that I said I would never go to again, which is Walmart. Because I noticed they had this food that I like to give to my kitties. And I also want to get some sparkling water and some mineral water and some other things. Tonight I just want to be cozy and feel good that I got some things done, and maybe ice my hands, and we'll see. But I want to have a cozy night. Maybe watch a movie, make some tea, make some dinner, that sort of thing, and just sort of relax from this hectic, busy last week that I've had with massage. I definitely have my daydreaming of just buying a van or some sort of an RV and just touring the United States and living in it for a year, you know. I always like think of that. I think of just, I am definitely a oh, here we are. What is the word? I'm a nomad. And so I have that at heart. I'm constantly thinking of going, you know, and I'm just really looking forward to having my own place. Do I want to buy a home? Who knows? It's California. It's very, very expensive. Moving to the desert, perhaps. There's so many ideas that are coming up. So those are the sort of things that I think about. And now we're at Walmart. It seems kind of busy, actually. Anyway, let's go in and get these things and get out of here. So I didn't film inside because there's so many people in there. There's just too many people in there. And I haven't filmed inside a store in so long. I was just like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know what came over me, but I have this huge bag of onions from Costco. It's ridiculous. I don't know why did I do that. It's like 35 pounds of onions or something. It's something stupid. It's not 35 pounds. And what am I gonna do? Like, how am I gonna use all that? Can you freeze onions? So I'm thinking of making like a big old mashed potato with onions and gravy. Maybe some peas and corn. I love meals like that. And in the pantry, I have so many dried beans that I have to use up before they go bad. I really do. I went into this whole dried bean thing during the pandemic. Like, during the pandemic, I didn't go to any grocery stores. Like, when we were in the heart of it, when they were like, stay home, I didn't go to any grocery stores. Maybe I went to one or two, but it was just like Armageddon in there, and it creeped me out. And so instead I went to these little stands, these little farm stands that we have all over the place. They're dotted all over more of the country area. And it's just a farm stand, a little tiny shack, really, that has beans, rice, all the fruit and vegetables you could ever look for, drinks, nuts, stuff like that. And I just lived on that. I just went to those farm stores, and they were super happy because other people thought like me, and they were just booming. There's one that I went to all the time. This little kid, actually, he works with his father, and he's in high school, and he was just like, we have never been this busy, and he was just super happy. So I shopped there for many, many, many months, and I cooked from scratch because, you know, we weren't working at that time. I didn't work for maybe 3 months because I'm a massage therapist, and we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what it was, you know. And then I went to work again, and I was able to know the only massage therapists that were able to go back to work were therapists that worked for a doctor, and I worked for a doctor, so I was able to work during the pandemic. So I was very lucky in that way. I mean, lucky in terms of I was able to make money. I could have just kept on pulling in unemployment, but I was just like, I don't want to do that. I want to work. Unfortunately, I got COVID twice because I was out there, you know. The first time I got it, it was really bad. I didn't have any of the breathing stuff, but it was very bizarre. It was a very bizarre sickness. And I remember feeling, and this is when they were telling you, don't go to the hospital unless you can't breathe, unless you feel like you were going to die. And so a few times I almost called 911, but I didn't. And I called my brother, and he's like, just make sure you really, you know, need to go. And I didn't. I just, you know, pushed through, and I got through it. And I just had really awful symptoms. And I had a fever, but it wasn't super high. And I just had like such bad stomach pains, and they were strange. I've like never felt these kind of stomach pains. They were a very bizarre feeling, something I've never felt in my life, and it really scared me. But it passed. Like after 4 days, I was fine. And then the next time I got COVID, it was post vaccine, and I had the exact same symptoms. Only this time, and probably the first time, I lost my sense of smell, but not taste. Maybe a little bit, but not so much. And maybe that happened the first time, but that was before we even realized that you could lose your sense of smell. So maybe I just didn't realize it. I definitely lost my sense of smell, and my symptoms were way less, way less, but they were exactly the same. Just like before, I was at a 9, and this time I was at like a 3 or 4. So it's been a strange time. So let's go get cozy and out of the rain, and the cats are going to be so happy because I got them some broth for seniors, and I'm hoping they don't throw it up because they do that sometimes. And all my babies are seniors, you know, so they're going to be super happy to get that. So let's see if they like it, and I'm going to keep my door open because if I hear any upchecking, they're out. So this is my dinner. It's very strange, I know. Corn with salt and black pepper, peas with salt and black pepper, some tempura cauliflower, and some vegan tamales. It's just a mishmash of stuff that's so easy to make and quick. So that is it. Come on. You my moral support? Then come up. Come up. Okay, so here's the straight. Yeah, Stewie, this is the straight. And this is the curly. And I understand what you're saying. Why not just straighten it all out and it'll look really cute? Because it's dead and this is curly and it just doesn't stay straight and it's just gonna look ridiculous by the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I know you're also saying, well, why don't you go to a professional? Because I don't know any. I just don't feel like it. I don't know. Ow, why you have to dig your claws? Ow, no claws, please. Please, no claws. I just want to have it grow into a nice big afro. I don't know. I don't feel like dealing with another human. I just want to just cut it off and wear my wig and let it grow out. My hair was so cute. Oh my gosh, all my curly hair, it was so cute. It'll grow again. It will. Straight hair is not for me. I do not like, I mean, in terms of my own natural hair, I like my natural hair to be curly. I am scared. I'm trying to just cut a little, see what it looks like. Ow, Stewie, why do you have to hurt me? Okay, I'm gonna keep like this front part. I'm just gonna keep this front part just so I can blend it in with my wig.
So here I am, attempting to cut my own hair off. I just want to cut as much as the straight as possible. I know it's gonna look awful. I know that. But I know it's also gonna grow out. I've done this so many times. So it'll be in that weird in-between stage. But when you have curly hair, you could sort of get away with giving yourself a haircut. I don't plan on going out in public with this hair because it looks terrible. But in another 2 or 3 months, it will have grown out a little bit. So here I am putting some moisturizer on it. I got it wet, I washed it, and now I am going to attempt to blow dry it, diffuse it, and see if that does anything, and it does not. The bangs are so straight from the relaxer. It's not good.
Okay, so I'm gonna let my hair dry naturally because I am so hot right now. It is just too much. I left my bangs long because, just for the wig's sake, really. I have a mullet, basically, but let it dry a little bit more, and then it's just gonna have to grow because I wanted to cut off as much as the straight as possible. I might cut the bangs, but I'm gonna let it dry just to see how it turns out. Let me try something with the bangs to see how it looks. My hair is a little bit ridiculous looking. It's honestly, it just needs to grow out. I'm just gonna be in that weird in-between stage for a while, and I'm not messing with it anymore. No more. So let's go get some lunch. Okay, I am on my way to go get some food. I see I have some boxes here. I'm on my way to get some Vietnamese food. And I'm actually picking it up this time because I've been ordering a little too much. And recently I've been getting some creepy delivery people. Oh my God, it's such a beautiful day. I just have to say that. So one guy, I had my cats outside, right? And I had specified in my notes, I always have the same notes, just drop the food behind the white gate. There's no need to knock on the door and just text me, you know? And they do it all the time, perfectly, except for this one dude. And so I get a huge knock on the door. Like, it scared me, it was really loud. And I open it, hello, Corona, you know? I'm not really afraid of that, but you know, that's why we're in a pandemic. It's like, people are very specific in their notes, like, don't knock on the door, just leave it. Anyway, and this dude is looking at my cats and petting one of them, and he demands in the most hick voice. I just have to say, I'm sorry, it was very much like, where are you from, you know? He's like, where'd you get these cats? And I'm like, excuse me? He's like, these two right here, the orange one and the gray one, they look just like my cats that I gave away. And he's like really accusatory, his voice. I was like, in New York 11 years ago. And he looks at me, he's like, oh, right. Like, who the fuck are you, dude? Like, seriously. And so he creeped me out, and he just wouldn't leave. He just kept petting them, and he wouldn't leave. He was just there. And I'm just watching him, and finally he leaves. And I had them all go in. I had all the cats going because I was like, this creep is not coming back and taking my cats. And, but yeah, so, and plus it costs so much money for delivery. It's just unbelievable. I'm so hungry. Nomi's so hungry. We cannot wait to eat. So, and I've never actually seen this restaurant that I've ordered from so many times. I've never actually gone. There it is. That little door. Parking lot right over here, which I did not realize. So I could have just actually parked in here, but whatever. There it is right there. See? Yummy. Hi, I have a pickup for Sarah. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. You too. Bye. Yeah, baby. This is the pho. I'll assemble it in the bowl so you can see how lovely it is. And this is the pho. We got veggie pho, a Vietnamese veggie tofu sandwich, and fried rice. And this is the veggies that go in the pho. There's basil, lemon, bean sprouts, and some peppers. And of course some condiments of chili sauce and hoisin sauce. And I usually don't. I use a little chili sauce, but I'm not really into hoisin sauce. Onion, tofu, carrots, cabbage, scallions. And at the bottom, and there's broccoli as well. And at the bottom, we have rice noodles, and these are not mixed with the broth until you're ready to eat it, or else they'll turn very, very mushy. I got these bowls especially, for the pho. Because I love the pho so much, and I never had big enough bowls. So we're gonna give a fork and a spoon. And do you want chopsticks?
Sure, Mother. Mother, are you friend or foe?
Actually, I always say pho. It's not pho, it's pho.
Oh!
It's spelled P-H-O, so I'm constantly saying pho. It's pho. Look, honey, these are the vegetables that go inside. Super yummy.
And healthy.
Oh, yes.
Yummy.
All right. There you go.
Happy eating.
Well, baby, I wouldn't say we were together.
No.
I was back.
I wasn't having no affair. We was together.